Hi, what's up, everybody? Another day with a podcast with Ronin FC. So today is actually a very special podcast because we're not just going to be talking about fighters, who's fighting whom, who's getting knocked out, who's getting into the UFC and whatnot. That is not something that we're going to discuss about. Today, we're going to have a discussion that's going to benefit every single MMA fighter out here. They need to understand various aspects when it comes to health, recovery, wellness. Now we all understand you guys have to take supplements, you guys have to take protein, but what about the other aspect? What about the aspect of mental health and physical well-being? Okay, what about the things about stress and sleep? How do you manage that as an MMA fighter? So to help us understand these things, I have two wonderful guests with me. One is Mr. Karan. Karan is an entrepreneur and he's also the founder of Dane's Medical Solutions. And he has a professional career in healthcare for over a decade. All right. And Karan's space is mainly towards healthcare and wellness. We've actually been to his store the other day, and Karan was very kind enough to give us a tour of his store, and we saw all the products that are related to wellness and health that could actually help people increase their performance in all aspects of their life. Okay. One thing about Danes that I noticed when I went there, it is actually the first of its kind health and wellness store in India, to be frank. And this store is right now located in Indranagar in Bangalore. All right. So, couple of things that Dane's Medical Solutions they focus on is basically the services. It basically focuses on helping you improve the quality of your life. All right.
Right.
So that's what Dane's Medical does, and that's what Karan is extremely passionate about. Hi, Karan. How are you today?
Hi, Gagan. Thank you. Thank you for giving this space to talk about what we do and how we can help your fighters or any MMA fighter or anybody in the healthcare, in the fitness segment or even in the sport.
Fantastic, fantastic, Karan. We're glad to have you. So, guys, alongside Karan, I have Dr. Usha with me.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi,
Dr.
Gagan.
Usha. So, Dr. Usha is actually an Ayurvedic doctor and a consultant who has been working together with Karan in Dane's Medical Solution. And her main focus is towards holistic well being and lifestyle. And she has a practical experience of over 6 years. And not just that, she's also a content creator and has also assisted in authoring a book when it comes to holistic well-being. All right. So and the best part about this book, it's actually a bestseller on Amazon. All right. So we have somebody who's an expert when it comes to holistic well-being and lifestyle over here with us. So we have Dr. Usha. Dr. Usha, how are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Fantastic, fantastic. So, Dr. Usha, as you know, meaning this particular conversation is basically focused towards a very niche crowd, all right?
Right.
And they are all MMA fighters, or they could be wrestlers, boxers, or some combat athletes, or they could be in a particular sport that is pretty in physically intensive, all right?
Right.
Can you please help me understand that? First question to you is that how does Ayurveda play a part in their well-being and their performance when it comes to their sport?
Sure. So, Ayurveda uh, focuses on holistic well being with respect to mental, physical, and also the recovery post the
All right.
workout. So, we concentrate on lifestyle modifications which would help them improve their performance, and also they would be able to maintain their sleep and other consequences or the other part of lifestyle which could be compromised because of heavy training or other
Okay.
conditions.
Okay. Okay. Understood. So give me an example of this. Like, how can you give me an example? Like, is there some treatment that you prescribe? Or what is it like? How do people understand this? Because when we go to normal doctors, they say take this supplement, take that supplement, do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that, and you'll be better. Do this mobility exercise, you'll be better. But give me an example of how Ayurveda comes into play.
Ayurveda can help you with your daily routine.
Yes.
Like before your workout or post workout, you can do oil massage, which you can do it at your home
Yeah.
every day. This would help in building your muscles. It will help in reducing the strain and stress caused during the workout, during the training, and also this would help in improving your overall body body texture or
Composition as well.
composition, right?
All right.
And this would help in managing stress as well, and also would aid in sleep.
Aid in sleep.
Yeah, just oil massage every day for 5 minutes, post workout or pre workout, anything
Okay,
works.
Okay.
5 minutes of oil massage every day on a long term would have very good impacts on
Good
your
impacts on the
right.
body, is it? All right. So speaking of sleep, na. So actually, Karan is actually a very good friend of mine. I've known him for a couple of years now, and I've actually tried a couple of his products. There was one product he gave me, yaar. I'll never forget it, right? And it just helped me get the best sleep ever. All right. So, Karan, help me understand when it comes to sleep. All right. What are the things that athletes are missing out on? Are they not sleeping enough? Or if they are sleeping enough, is the quality of the sleep not good? Or what is it? Please share your views on that.
So basically, when it comes to sleep, or even when you were speaking to Dr. Usha about how how Ayurveda can help in a massage, like managing the pain, or helping with sleep, or even stress. So basically, we have few plant-based medicines. It can be even prescription-based medicines or over-the-counter products. So you see, you were just talking about doctor you go to doctor says you take this medicine, you take that medicine for 3 days, you take the supplements, you're going to be okay. uh, what we are working here is with where we can actually use plant based alternatives to the products which is already available, right? So you see, all the plant, all the we cannot like cure ourselves only with plants, like even modern medicines have been like, there has been a lot of improvements in the R&D. So but there are some challenges which can be uh, you know uh, which can be treated, you can say, with plant based alternatives. Okay. So very specifically to say, we have cannabis leaf extract based medications.
Did you just say cannabis?
Yes, of course I
So,
did.
guys, so before you go ahead, okay, please help everybody understand the kind of cannabis that is legal and the kind of cannabis that is not. Like, what is the kind of cannabis that is good for people? Like, if you could just shed some light on the cannabis that people can take.
Yeah. So you see, a lot of people, when I introduce myself, they sometimes go to a state of shock, right? When I say use the word cannabis. So basically, let's talk about the legality of it. You see, when you say, any other words like cannabis, ganja, marijuana, or any other parts of it, hash, yes, they're all basically coming from the flower and buds of the plant.
The flower and buds of the plant.
Yes.
Okay.
So the flower and buds of a plant is a narcotic drug,
Okay, which is illegal.
which is a narcotic, of course.
Okay.
As there's an act called as NDPS Act, or
Yeah.
Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act, where it basically talks about these narcotics and also prescribed drugs as well, like talking about morphine, or like anything which is opium or opium derived medicines. So they are all regulated. So when you talk about when so there's a page about cannabis also, right? So specifically it says the cannabis flower and buds are considered a narcotic drug, whereas the stalk of the plant, the leaf of the plant, the seed of the plant is not.
Oh.
So the stalk of the plant is used for making clothing.
Oh,
Right.
What is it called? The stock?
So it's just a stalk. We generally call it hemp. You call it as hemp clothing. You can just Google hemp clothes. If you don't want to Google, come and visit to the store.
Yeah.
Visit the store. I'll show you what is hemp clothing.
Yes.
We've got a wide variety of just for for us or for our clients to experience about it. Same way, we there are supplements. Even there are plant proteins actually made specifically from the hemp seeds. Hemp seed is having really high amount of plant-based protein called as edelston. There are benefits of plant-based protein as well, right? So it comes from the seed of the plant. It's the oil is multidisciplinary. You can use it for cooking. You can consume it. You can even apply the oil and do real good massage.
So
it's good in fatty acids, by the way.
You can use these cannabis stalks, hemp and the stems
Yeah. To make clothing.
to make
You
clothing,
can make paper.
paper,
You can make plastic.
plastic out of
Yeah,
a
of
plant.
course. Yeah, there's a sports car company called as Lotus in the UK.
Yeah.
They actually built the whole body using the the hemp.
Hemp.
Yeah, so the
A
hemp
car made of
fiber
hemp.
was made. Yes.
My God. So much is actually possible through hemp itself. Now, what are the medical uses of it? Like,
Yeah.
how does it help
Yeah.
an athlete if he or
Yeah.
she takes
Yeah.
hemp products?
So basically, coming to the leaves. So basically, it's an Ayurveda preparation. It comes under Food, Drugs, and Cosmetics Act.
Okay.
These are cannabis leaf extract based preparations. In Ayurveda, you can say is Vijaya leaf extract
Okay.
based preparation. So if a plant is named in Ayurveda as Vijaya,
Hmm.
you know what is Jaya? Everyone, you guys
Yeah.
are fighters, right? You know
Yeah.
what is win and you know what is victory.
Correct.
So Vijaya means victory. So I'm sure our wise guys, our sages had some real reasons to actually put a name to a plant called Vijaya.
Correct.
So there is a real good mention in Atharva Veda. Basically, it's a bringer of joy, freedom, gives you very good sleep, helps you in good quality life, bringer of happiness, and at the same time helps you in pain as well.
Oh.
So this is where we are talking about sleep, stress, anxiety, management of pain, and we even can talk about complex, challenges which people are facing, something like epilepsy or even palliative or cancer palliative
Yeah.
care, Parkinson as well. But I think we can just talk about sleep, management of pain,
Yeah.
and recovery, and putting you back to work.
So doctor, one question to you, just a follow up on what Karan said. So he mentioned that hemp products are used or incorporated in Ayurveda. Can you tell us what do they do? Like, is it like a tablet form? Is it like a powder form? Is it like an oil form? Like, what happens? Give me like an instance. Now, say that there's an athlete watching over here. He is currently recovering from an injury. The current prescriptions or the current things that he's doing is not helping him. If Ayurveda comes into the picture, how will it help him recover fast, and how and the other one is that how soon can he see the results, and how would it help him? What are the things that are available in Ayurveda?
Yeah. So firstly, Vijaya medications are available in various formulations like capsules, tablets, gummies, and also we have tinctures based on them. So based on the person's requirement, like his parameters like appetite, weight, and how much physically he's training, based on that we fix the dosage, like the medication required. And for sleep, this would help in calming him basically. So our body has this inbuilt system called the endocannabinoid system.
Okay.
Which has various receptors, and based on the various conditions, when the CBD medication or the oil is consumed, the molecules goes and binds to the receptor, producing certain chemicals and thereby the effects. In pain management, there is release of prostaglandins. So the CBD oil goes and binds to the receptor CB1, CB2, and there are prostaglandins which helps in pain management.
Okay.
So, and they are also anti-inflammatory. So post workout, if somebody has a lot of inflammation, consumption of this, and also we have oils for topical application. When both combine together, they give a very good results.
Now, for example, doctor, I'll give you my own experience. So I do a lot of jiu-jitsu and wrestling, right? And it's very intense. Like, for example, when you're wrestling with somebody, back-to-back rounds, like you're doing 5 rounds, 5 rounds, each round is 5 minutes, all right? It gives us pain the next day. Now, I don't want to feel sore, because if I'm feeling sore, the next day I can't go and train. Okay. Is there a solution for that in Ayurveda? Like, what's there? Like, can you tell our viewers?
Definitely, there is solution. What you can do is, with dieting, first we concentrate on diet. You can have anti-inflammatory diet, like avoiding vegetables like potatoes and brinjals. That is...
no potato, no brinjal.
Yeah, I mean, you can have it in limited quantity, but those are inflammation causing foods.
Oh.
So you better avoid it. And inclusion of foods which are anti-inflammatory, like turmeric, ginger, cumin, nuts and seeds.
Okay. Okay.
These are nutritive and also anti-inflammatory.
Okay. So what did you say? Turmeric,
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 ginger,
ginger,
cumin.
ginger, and cumin.
Cumin,
All right.
yes. A combination of all of these are in or one individually. So you can have turmeric water every day, which
Oh,
is good anti-inflammatory. It helps you with reducing the soreness
yeah.
with and also DOMS, that is delayed onset muscle soreness.
Yes.
It
Yes.
helps
Yes.
you manage
DOMS
that.
we call it.
DOMS,
DOMS. Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And cumin means jeera, right?
Jeera, right.
Okay. So we can have jeera, we can have ginger, and
Turmeric.
turmeric. These three things
In-
will help us ensure that we recover fast for a next day intense session.
Right.
Meaning this is so beneficial. Meaning usually we buy some expensive supplements and everything, but these are just like actually it sounds to me like it's a homemade remedy.
Right.
Is that correct? Is my
Yes,
understanding
true.
right?
True.
Okay.
And also you can incorporate nuts and seeds like pumpkin seeds, hemp seeds,
Mm.
which provides you the micronutrients essential and also helps in recovery.
Helps in recovery. So speaking of recovery, right? Like I've been in the situation. Like I'm a fighter. I speak from a fighter's perspective, and I'm sure I can speak for all the fighters here. Now, this concept of overtraining. Now, one thing that has been embedded in each and every MMA fighter's mind, whoever is a professional, is like you have to train, you have to train, you have to be in the gym 24 hours. Is that physically a good thing? Is there a limit that we can put at it? What is it? Like, if we are training too much, what are the precautions we need to take? Like, are there something, like, for example, doctor just mentioned we can take turmeric and various other things. Is there something else that we can do over here to make sure that overtraining doesn't affect us? Or should we overtrain or not overtrain? Like, is that something that you could tell us?
Anything done in over the limit is bad for the body, be it training or any food, anything done over the limit. So there are few symptoms or red flags that you'll have to look in for overtraining. If you're feeling constantly fatigued or having soreness which is not resolving, there's no recovery, you're not giving enough time for recovery, so the soreness is still there. You're not able to perform properly and there is lack of motivation or focus, you're sleep deprived or having issues with irritability or mood swings, you'll have to consider these are the signs of overtraining and you'll have to take a break. So overtraining is when you're not giving your body adequate rest that it requires for recovery and you're overly training, which leads to your decline in performance and also with deterioration of your mental and physical health.
Physical health. Oh, wow. Speaking of mental health, like, thank you for bringing up this point, doctor. Really appreciate it. So, mental health, like, for example, we all know, every fighter knows that whenever we go into a fight now, it's 90% is all mental. Okay. 10% is only physical. Okay. When it comes to the mental health of an athlete who has to perform at his peak, what are the things that he or she can do, like when it comes to mental health? Like we've all heard of affirmations and all that. Like that is fine. That we basically can just Google it, okay? Like what is it? What's that special thing that we can do when it comes to mental health that will actually help athletes perform better?
So basically, there are few things we'll have to do it like as as doctor was mentioning about how we can reduce our inflammation by just taking home
Yeah.
remedy stuff, right? Same thing we can also try some being by ourselves, being ourselves, first. Uh, Training, I agree, like all of us in our own field, we want to be the best and we
Yeah.
want to be number one or to that aspect of that sort. But there are some things which we also have to understand and be in kind of reality. But of course, sometimes all of us sometimes need a helping hand, need some support. You know, that is much more important. But when we feel like we need a help, we just go and get in touch with someone like us, Dr. Usha. We can actually guide you to be the best version of yourself.
Oh, so
Right.
I want to understand, right? So there is this professional fighter. When he used to fight in the UFC, but now he's retired. His name is George Saint Pierre. Okay,
Okay.
we call him GSP, and he's known as one of the best fighters to have ever stepped in the cage.
Okay.
So he actually said that one of the main things that actually helped him up his game, become like the best, was consulting a sports psychologist.
Right.
All right. Can you like help us understand, like, if an athlete goes to a sports psychologist, like, what are the things that they can expect? Like, how does it help them? Like, what does it do to their mental health?
So, sports psychology helps an athlete have that mindset for the performance. They would be well prepared, and they would also train their body. So, they would be mindful about what is going on, so the performance would improve. And this would also help in managing their stress, anxiety, that is performance
Mm,
anxiety, and also help in sleep. They would have sound sleep because they're training their mind to stay calm.
mm.
So, the mind is not active,
Okay, okay, okay.
not hyperactive. it
Huh?
is it is preparing for the performance, not thinking otherwise.
This thing, I must say that like training the mind, like, to be frank, okay, we also think we can train our mind, keep telling ourselves, yeah, I'll do it. But actually, it doesn't work that way. We need somebody to help us guide. Like, we need
Right.
a guide to help us understand when we have these feelings. What do we tell ourselves? How do we go about it? Like that's such an important thing. But anyways, thank you, Dr. Winning. It's pretty valuable, I must say. Another thing I want to understand is that we hear a lot about oils when it comes to CBD oil, right? So, can you help us understand, like, say an athlete he just got done with a fight, okay, and he's taken a lot of leg kicks, all right, or probably he's taken a lot of kicks on the body, and they feel very sore. Like, how does CBD oil help in that sense? When compared to conventional oils that is there. But before you answer that, please do tell our viewers what is CBD oil.
Yeah.
Right?
So as we just spoke briefly about cannabis leaf extract based medicines, right?
Yeah.
Same the ones which come in form of tinctures or in a form of oil, they're generally called as CBD oil. So CBD is actually one of the elements or one of the cannabinoids in the cannabis plant.
Oh,
Okay. So there are like cannabinoids generally called as CBD, THC, CBG, CBN, etc., etc., etc. There are 100 and some say it is 113. Some people say it is 133 cannabinoids. But normally, what we know about is CBD and THC. These days, there are some research going on CBG and CBN. So these elements of CBD and THC, that's why they're generally called as CBD oils, but it can be a full spectrum. There are three types coming. One is called as CBD isolate. Another is coming called as broad spectrum CBDs, and the third one is full spectrum. So the CBD isolates, which are basically like everything else, like all the other cannabinoids are completely removed off. So it's somewhat in a form of it's not natural anymore because there's a chemical process happening here. So the second one is called as broad spectrum CBD, where there will be other cannabinoids will be completely suppressed. And there's something called as full spectrum CBD, which will have all the cannabinoids in its own natural form or in the regulated or in the natural levels of it. So now when it comes to sleep, stress and anxiety, right? We talk about broad spectrum CBDs and isolate CBDs. But when it comes to management of pain, like a fighter who has had a fight and got a lot of muscle soreness, too much of inflammation all of his body part, so we can use a full spectrum CBD for him. To choose the right medication, our doctor will help. Okay, depending upon like the severity of it. Like it can be a really mild one, or it can be a moderate one, like a joint related, or it can be one very severe. Maybe he's got a very severe got some contusions or some swelling, too much of it. So depending on that, we can actually choose the right medication for him.
So help me understand. Okay, let's put it in a hypothetical situation manner. Okay, now say that there's a fighter who's competed at Ronin FC. He's one of our pro fighters or amateur fighters, and they've got some injuries. All right, say a week later, the injuries have not healed yet from whatever methods that they've used. Now say that they walk into the store, all right, walk into Dane's Medicals. Okay, how do they go through? Like, what's the experience that they can expect?
So basically, when any one of our clients walk in, we ask them what challenges they're facing. Okay. We also show them what kind of services and products we are offering. With the help of doctor, we will help choose the right product for them. Apart from cannabis leaf based medications, we also have some supplements, nutraceuticals like biohacking or slow aging. We also have something really interesting ones are the functional mushrooms, adaptogens, and many other things as well. So, according to his need, now he has a lot of fight, right?
Mm.
We will be, doctor will be surely advising him an oral medicine, which can be a form of drops, it can be a form of capsules, or even form of gummies, whichever he's comfortable with. So he gets a wide,
Mm.
choice to make. And at the same time, of course, we will also, help him with offering him a topical application. It
Mm.
can be in a form of oil, or it can be in a form of a spray, or even kind of a balm. Again, depending upon what he's comfortable with.
Okay.
We also will advise him like what else can be better for him.
Okay.
Okay. Of course, along with that, our doctor will also advise on if any, yogasana you have to do, or
Oh.
any, some small meditation you can do. So just to improve your quality of life.
So basically, if somebody walks in, you not only cater to their physical well-being, mental well-being, but also spiritual well-being.
Of
It's
course.
like a complete package, a complete
course.
thing. These three
Holistic.
things make a person complete. Am I
Right.
correct?
Right.
Okay. Okay. So like you just spoke about something, okay? And doctor, I want to ask you this question as well. So what is this functional mushroom? Like we have heard about normal mushrooms we eat. I'm sure everybody's heard about magic mushrooms. That is something we all know. But what is this functional mushroom? How is it helpful to our athletes? And how is it related to Ayurveda? Please help us understand.
Functional mushrooms basically are nutritive value more than the other ones which are used for culinary. These are more nutritive and rich in antioxidants. So this would help in improving your overall health, your skin, and also it has micronutrients
Hmm.
which aids in recovery and also is anti-inflammatory. It is these are high in antioxidants, which that is why these are medicinally used. We have mushrooms like lion's manes, cordyceps, reishi. Reishi is specifically for stress and anxiety management.
Speaking of cordyceps, so guys, I seriously want to say something about cordyceps over here because I was doing my own research at one point, and I actually understood that cordyceps is one functional mushroom. Is that the right
Right.
word to use?
Right.
It's a functional mushroom that actually helps your stamina, your endurance. So there was this research done probably in quite some time ago, and there were some athletes that were actually given cordyceps, and they were all sprinters and long distance runners. When they were on cordyceps, their stamina and endurance just increased 2-3 folds. So this is such a wonderful functional mushroom that I think we all should incorporate it in our daily routines or probably in our supplement stack as well. So just make a note of it. It's a functional mushroom. It's called cordyceps. All right, guys. So, guys, coming back to our discussion, another thing that you mentioned, Karan, over here, it's called biohacking. What is this biohacking and what is its benefits and how does it help our athletes over here?
So basically, there are a lot of supplements like you talk about Shilajit, you talk about many other things, right? So these so there's a gentleman called as his name is Professor David Sinclair. You can actually go
Yeah,
to
he's
YouTube.
pretty famous. Yeah,
Pretty
he's
famous.
on YouTube and
Yeah,
everything.
he just talks about these supplements. So basically, they are also a plant origin based, but they are specifically extracted from the plant.
Hmm.
So let me talk about something which is commonly known as called NMN or beta NMN, beta nicotine mononucleotide. Um, Generally called as NMN. So basically, what it basically does is you take an NMN, it converts into NAD plus. NAD plus is a cellular energy booster. Everybody of all of our body has NAD plus, but as we age, the NAD plus, or if you have a lower physical activity, or NAD plus actually depletes much more faster. That is why you see aging signs. That's why if you see our older generation are much more mobile when compared to us, as we are mostly sitting all of our life. Okay, it's only when you're sleeping you go to bed. You
Yeah.
just only between the chair and the bed you walk.
Yeah,
Rest everything is
correct.
so it basically ages us faster. This NMN, when consumed, converts into NAD plus. NAD plus helps in repairing the cells much more faster.
And this hacks, like this is the
Will
biohack.
Yes. So basically, it will increase your endurance. You
Oh,
will see you are more active. You will see you're more mobile. You see, I don't know about you, but I will tell you when I turned 30, I could feel sometimes my bones moving around and I
uh-huh.
used to get tired. I never got that before.
Huh.
That's because we are aging much faster.
Okay.
Okay. These all things won't come if you take this kind of supplements.
NMN.
NMN. So I have multiple supplements like that. NMN, transresveratrol, CAKG. CAKG is also very CA-AKG. You can search for it. It is so good for muscles and your bones. So even our brain is a muscle, right?
Oh, yeah.
So it's good for your brain too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have got supplements as such as well.
So I have one question, all right. Now, just tell me if it relates, right? Because I'm just thinking as a fighter. Now, they say that a fighter's career ends by 38 ish, close to 40. Say that if a fighter is on NMN, taking good care of his health, taking the right supplementation, as Dr. Usha rightly mentioned, that you can actually add turmeric, hemp in your supplements. Is there a possibility with this combination that the fighter or a person who is in MMA, his term in the game is extended by few years?
There are high chances of that, provided he is with a very good guidance.
Guidance,
Right.
all right.
He is guided well, and he is so basically anything we talked about cannabis, leaf-based medications for management of pain, sleep, stress, anxiety, or even mushrooms. So basically, we can use these as helping hands,
Mm,
right? Even doctor can be a helping hand.
yeah.
At the same time, we'll have to also do some lifestyle modification and changes.
Ah, okay. Speaking of lifestyle modification and changes, how bad is alcohol for a fighter and the body?
Very bad.
Very bad.
Very bad.
Okay, guys. So don't drink. But
No,
doctor, if you
drink. You should. Life is short.
yeah,
Life is short. Drink, enjoy life, but in moderation.
moderation, control, control.
Yeah.
So can you just add some context to that, doctor? Like as an MMA athlete, if we are consuming too much alcohol, like what are the repercussions on our performance in the cage, recovery? Can you tell us about that, please?
So, large quantity of alcohol consumption can impair your liver functions.
Okay.
So, liver is an organ which plays a vital role in
Yes.
recovery.
Yes.
So, if your liver is damaged, all of your functions like your digestion, metabolism, all of
Yes.
this would be hampered.
Okay.
And it would also make you feel, if take consumed in higher quantity, it can make you feel lethargic and also might impact your mental health.
Oh, wow. That's in large quantities, no?
Yeah.
Okay. So in a celebration wise, it's okay.
It's fine.
Say that one of our fighters, they win at Ronin FC and they want to celebrate and they go for a night out, and that's fine, not an issue.
Invite us also.
Oh, we have to invite them also. Done. Invited. Done. So just in a nutshell, large quantity is definitely not good, and we all know that. In close moderation, it's okay.
Yes.
Okay, once in a while, as just life is short, we can have it. But large quantity, long term basis, it screws up your performance, your recovery, your sleep, everything. Is that correct?
Yes, true.
Fantastic. Now, Karan, the other day when I visited your store, so guys, we actually did a shoot at Karan's store as well. It's actually on our Instagram. You can go and check it out. So when I visited your store, there was a range of products over there. All right. There were products like cannabinoids, or if I'm pronouncing it right,
Cannabinoids.
Cannabinoids. All right. There were so many other things. Okay. But there was one product you showed me. It was like, you said this is for martial artists.
Yeah.
And basically, it is derived from Kalaripaitu, the Kerala martial arts.
Yes.
Yeah, can you just tell us something about that, or
Yeah.
what is it?
So I'll tell you the basic of it, the story of it, and the ingredients. Doctor is very
Yeah.
much aware of the ingredients.
Okay.
Doctor will talk about the ingredients.
Okay.
So this is called as Ayurvedic. It comes in a form of churna. It's a 30 grams churna.
Okay.
Basically, specifically tailored for someone who's having an active lifestyle, which also includes athletes. Even something who is into sports, or even like me and you go to gym every day, right? So there are few challenges like muscle soreness, sleep quality, stress, anxiety. So this churna, you just need to take the dose prescribed by our doctor. how much to take, you just take it in the night. Like say after dinner, you just take it in the night after dinner. Say 1.5 hour before going to sleep, you will have a super sleep. Okay. Of course, I have tried it. It's amazing. But I'm collectively giving the review of our clients. So everybody, had shown improvements in the mood as well in the next day. And we have a client of ours who is also a national level weightlifter.
Oh,
He has been our client from say 3 years. He's been currently consuming, our the color Ayurvedic medication. He completely says that always he used to have like too much body pain. Whenever he used to go to work, he's a government employee as well. So after he started taking this medication, he's feeling so free, and he also says that his mind is very clear, and he's also in a happy state of mind. But all I know is it also has got really special ingredients, special herbs, more than cannabis. So I think doctor can tell a little bit about
yeah,
those
please,
herbs.
doctor.
So this is a blend of over 25 herbs, and the main ingredients are honey and ghee. So this is considered rasayana in Ayurveda, which helps in rejuvenation of all the tissues and cells. So basically, this helps in improving your overall well-being, longevity, and also helps in improving your, muscle strength.
So basically, this product, okay, like it looked very nice because you showed it to me. The packaging was great. The story behind it was so good.
Insane.
And when you said this is for martial artists, I'm like, wow, this is interesting. To be frank, there are so many other things that I saw at your store. Like, and guys, if you want to check out the things that Karan has at his store, it's absolutely phenomenal. You have to go visit someday, all right? And they'll help you out in whatever aspect they can. Karan, couple of other things like. For example, we have spoken about stress anxiety, we have spoken about mental health, we have spoken about physical health, all right, of a fighter, like when it comes to recovery, when it comes to sleep, all right. I want to understand now what can a fighter do? Like, for example, we have fighters watching from various parts of India. Now, what can they do based on their gut health? Now, for example, people from Northeast have a specific diet which is accustomed to their gut. North Indians have specific diets accustomed to their gut. Same goes with various parts of the country. All right. Now, what does an athlete have to do to ensure his gut health is perfect? Whatever they're eating, the body absorbs all the nutrients and they're ready for the next training session without feeling bloated or full or affecting their mental state.
A well balanced diet is the solution to it, which includes lean protein, complex carbohydrates, along with micronutrients, which comes in vegetables, nuts, and seeds. So, combination of all of this in balanced quantity, and also supplements like protein, etc., which aids in recovery, has to be incorporated.
Okay, so these are a couple of things that has to be done. Now, okay, like we all take that, but do we know that all of it is getting absorbed by the body? Is this something that could help us? Like, for example, I remember my grandmother used to tell me, you should have curd. So I love curd so much that even till date I have curd. Like I can't eat anything without curd, and that actually helps me. All right, and I understand my body. Now, something like that. Is there something that could help in terms of the digestion or the body absorbing the nutrients? Is there a product of such in at your store, or is this something that they could actually make at home and they could actually prepare and they could have it themselves?
Like I mentioned earlier, the turmeric water that
Oh.
would help, that would take care of all the needs, also improve your bioavailability. Like whatever protein supplements, whatever you're taking, this would help in better
Okay.
it would make more bioavailable.
Okay.
And if you're having nuts and seeds, make sure you either soak them or roast them to improve its bioavailability.
Okay.
Because if you don't soak it or roast it, the phytate contents would be high, which could hamper the absorption.
Oh. Oh wow! So basically, that's like a one-stop solution for all: turmeric, cumin seeds, and ginger.
Yeah.
Right? These three things is a one-stop solution for all. Another thing, like I want to ask, is that what can a fighter do with regards to alertness? Like basically, what I do before a fight is that I take coffee powder mixed with water, put some pre-workout, I drink it, have like some high sugar chocolate. I get that rest so that I'm alert. Like, is there something that can be done or taken to address that mental fog that we get? Like, I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Mental fogness.
So here, when we're talking about mental fog, or you need a better clarity, we can talk about magnesium supplements.
Hmm.
Magnesium is something which we realize that in many of our diets we don't have magnesium in that food, food at all. So that is why magnesium supplements is something which is needed for all of us. In that, there are many types of magnesium: magnesium glycinate, biglycinate, magnesium threonate. So we also have we have a capsule which is a blend of all the seven magnesium. So you can make help of that as well. Apart from that, we have a solution from mushrooms. Have you heard of lion's mane mushroom?
Yeah, I've heard of lion's
Yeah,
mane.
lion's mane mushroom can help you give clarity. It can help you become think in a much more better perspective. So you can say that it can help you with cognition as well. The very interesting story of how mushroom or functional mushrooms became so popular these days and just going on building globally is when it was basically these mushrooms like lion's mane, cordyceps, shiitake, turkey tail. They were most of them consumed by the monks.
Monks.
Yeah, the Buddhist monks.
Buddhist monks,
Buddhist
okay.
monks were like consuming all kinds of it. So morning you have a tea from cordyceps.
Hmm.
Cordyceps is a very interesting mushroom. It doesn't grow that easily. It grows with a very certain temperature conditions. We do have the raw, dried, cordyceps. It's hard to find
Yeah.
in India itself. We basically bring it directly from the farm.
Okay.
Based in Bangalore itself. It's a homegrown brand.
Okay.
Uh, so you will get a quality. What we're trying to say is we are trying to get you something which is you need it.
Hmm.
No need to look for something and get disappointed with it.
Oh.
So you
Okay.
won't disappoint you.
No, I mean, I completely understand. So basically, in a crux, if I have to say this, a good solution to any mental fog or alertness issue that somebody has is lion's mane. All right.
Lion's mane.
And this is a functional mushroom.
Yes.
All right. It is not actually a lion's mane. Nah?
No. It is. You should. If you type lion's mane, it's a white mushroom with too much fur on it.
Okay.
So it looks like a lion.
Lion's mane. Okay.
Lion's mane, MANE. So that is how it got its name. Yes.
Okay, that's one thing. So man, like to be frank, like Karan, there are like so many products that are there at your store. Like there's so much to know and so much to understand. And I'm sure our athletes are whoever are listening to this are getting a lot of value from this podcast. Meaning
Definitely.
we have spoken about biohacking, functional mushroom, cannabinoids, if I'm pronouncing it right.
Exactly.
And Dr. Usha, you mentioned about that one-stop solution in the house: turmeric, cumin seeds, ginger. If you take this actually helps in a lot of things. Now, I want to understand that why do people not know about this? Like it is like this is such a simple thing. All right. Mushrooms is something that is available. All right. Why do people not know about this, and why do people still go ahead and take those supplements that have a lot of chemicals in it and various other things?
So again, what we're trying to do is, if you remember, I told in the beginning, is not everything can be replaced by a plant, but there are some things which can be replaced by a plant.
Yes.
Okay. So this is what we are trying to do, and this is what I think we all should do. Okay. So someone needs us. So that is why we are here. Okay. Again, as you said, it's a sea full of D2C brands online.
Yeah.
You just go and you see their very beautiful label and the amazing story, which may not be true. They might be even telling you some other people's story, saying that it is their story. Some others might have done a formulation. So basically, what we need to do is we need to have someone like us.
Yeah.
Have a store.
Correct.
Or a clinic.
Correct.
Or a center or anything you call it. So we also have this responsibility to find a legit product, a quality product, which actually makes some sense. right? You claim something, but it is not at all. You're so disappointed at when it once it comes to your home. Like for example, even a shirt, right?
Yeah.
You see online, shirt looks so beautiful, but then it comes, oh, is it the new one or the second hand? You feel it, right? So we need to cut down all these things.
Yeah.
We need to have this kind of an awareness to tackle all these things of
Correct.
people who are greedy, to be honest with you.
Correct.
So let's keep the greediness aside. Let's be at the point of awareness.
Awareness.
That is all I would
See,
like to
now
say about
basically there's no awareness over here. Like for example,
Exactly.
the other products have been marketed in such a way that people only go behind them, okay, without actually doing their research,
Right.
without actually even understanding what goes in them. Now, at least for me, from this conversation that we had, it's been absolutely fantastic, I must say. Like I got to learn so much with the time that we have spent, like 45 minutes to an hour. All right. It's been absolutely amazing. So so I must say that, guys, first of all, thank you, Karan. Thank you, Dr. Shah, for coming on board. And really appreciate all the time that you've taken to actually explain the various aspects when it comes to Ayurveda and the various things that Danes Medical has with them. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much for taking the time and being here. And guys, if you guys are in Bangalore and if you guys want to check out the products that Karan has, please go to Danes Medical Solutions. It is right now in Indranagar. They're in one of the most primest locations ever.
Right next to Toit.
Right next to Toit.
Toit, Glenn's Bakehouse.
Glenn's Bakehouse and
Search
Toit.
for Glenn's Bakehouse or search for Toit. You'll find
Yes.
it. You'll find it. You will find it right next to them.
Yes. Exactly.
And on the 26th, during the on the game day, we will be
Yes.
also having a stall set up. So you'll
Yeah.
be able to explore the kind of products what we
Yes.
are offering, and also the kind of services what we are offering, how we can help you relieving your stress, how we can help you with improving your quality of sleep, how we can help you reduce your pain.
Correct.
We are here for you. You can just get in touch with us on the 26th, or you can even find us on Instagram.
Instagram as well. Yeah.
Or even on Google.
Google.
You can find us and we'll help you wherever you are. You're in. You might be in Nagaland, you might be in Delhi, or you might be in Kanyakumari. Just call us. We'll help you get the consultation.
Done.
Our doctor will help you with the kind of understand the challenge what
Yes.
you are facing, and
Yes.
we will ship it to you
Done.
by air.
Done.
You'll get it in 2 days.
Super. So, guys, Danes Medical Solutions is in Indranagar. You can meet Karan, you can meet Dr. Usha. And whatever issues that you have when it comes to your physical and mental health, they can definitely take care of it and ensure that you guys have peak and top performance. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I'll see you on in the next podcast. Bye-bye. Take care.